afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Royals played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Brady Singer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now is Michael Young. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Texas, the shortstop, Michael Young.
First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line.
First pitch, 111.
Now the pitch. 1-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Taken in by Brett. And there's one away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
That is third. The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Now it'll be Pudge Rodriguez. Pitch on the way. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes. High chopper over to first. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. Rangers set down in order. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now into the box, Johnny Damon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Johnny.
Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Now the 2-0. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first by Young in time for the out.
Batting second.
A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting nine for these Royals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
With Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. In there, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Now the 2-1. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 3-1. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Joe Brett.
Next to dig in, George Brett. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0. Ball in.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. KC down in order. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
David Dahl comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting six.
Chris Davis next to bat. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Soler.
For the Royals, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First delivery to him. Fultonavich has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First pitch on the way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The bouncer to the left side. There to play it is Young. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Nate Lowe digging in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Culberson, once an Atlanta Brave, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Here comes the 1-2.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
3rd inning, no score to this point. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Michael Young.
Stepping in now, Michael Young, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. The Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Delino DeShields. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Young at second with 2 down. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out here and a runner at second. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Texas. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that counts.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2, the count of the Royals shortstop.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Set for the start of the 4th, and that means Pudge Rodriguez will dig into bat at the plate. Now here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
High chopper to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Left center, base hit. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter.
Here's Chris Davis now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but Anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Dahl is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate is Johnny Damon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
With Merrifield next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Ball 1, no strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. That's inside. 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and the Royals are in the hit column.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, George Brett. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. A potential tying run for him at third base. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Off for the Rangers.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Nate.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate now, Charlie Culberson. He swings and grounds it to short. Mondesi picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Solak.
So next to bat will be Nick Solak. He collected a base hit his first time up. And now pitch on the way.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one yanked just foul. Two and one.
Inside.
Two and two. The 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, tough play right there, but let's be honest. Let's stay in the trust tree. He had trouble getting that out of his glove. If that exchange was cleaner, I think he would have had the out.
Back to the top of the order now, and here comes the clutch-hitting Michael Young. First offering. In the air, down the line and left. Giving chase is Benintendi, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the run will score all the way from first.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Delino DeShields. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Young stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-1 Texas. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Royals,
Thank you, Heidi.
the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
First offering on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now here it comes.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
Ball that goes there.
2-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 2-1. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled off. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Digging in will be Pudge Rodriguez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Set and the pitch. Strike taken to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 3-2 pitch lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Jacob Junis will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 24, Jacob Junis.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. His prior history versus this arm, he's only 2 for 10. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fastball well outside.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Looking up is Benintendi, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Rangers take control here, it's now 4-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Nate Lowe. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, the third baseman, Charlie.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home. Low, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-1 Rangers. And now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First delivery to him.
Ball 1. Count 1-0. Oh, that's it.
Mondesi, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
The next 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in next, Johnny Damon grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now here's the first offering. Runs up and gets this one down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So next to hit is Whit Merrifield, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
To the plate now, George Brett. Lined into right, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate, Jorge Soler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Back goes to Shields. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now here's the first offering, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And the runner back. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here now the 2-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Now back, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is DeShields. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Rangers lead this one 4-3. So now to the plate, Nick Solak. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the AB now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Still 2-2. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
And stepping in, Michael Young. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
Got 2 balls.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. In there, 2-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Josh DeMont will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Next to stand in is Delino DeShields. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him.
Ball, that's inside.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll back up a step to take this in behind the plate for the first down.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Joey Gallo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Ready with the 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Joe
Your
Barlow
attention, please.
gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 64, Joe Barlow.
Striding in is Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
No, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Off the plate, ball
And a
one.
fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0.
Hey! I got a ball, one strike.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Up next to the word, the first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. No outs, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. DeShields is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 27.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Dahl. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Stepping in now, Johnny Damon, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Solak is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Next to hit is Whit Merrifield. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The set and the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Royals are able to knot things up on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we are tied 4-4. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Pitch on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. And it's grounded just foul down the line. No hits to this point. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Jim.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate now, Charlie Culberson. Says he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1. 2-2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and it's now 6-4.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Into the box, Nick Solak.
Second baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The Royals entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but This is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Fouled away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Soler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Royals 4. Jonathan Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 72, Jonathan Hernandez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer, George Brett. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
This is foul right side. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Lifted down the line in left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Score remains steady at 6-4. Scott Barlow enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, here is Michael Young. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
The shortstop, Michael Young.
First pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Delino DeShields as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Barlow, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ready with the 1-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here comes the 1-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Another 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Young, the runner at third with no outs. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A ball and 2 strikes.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. From the stretch. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. This is on the ground over to first. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Now back, left field,
Jesse Hahn comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Jesse Hahn.
David Dahl to the plate now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the belt, the pitch. Weak chopper to the left side. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Chris Davis will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hahn playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The batter.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nate Lowe. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
That's a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rangers 8 and the Royals 4. DeMarcus Evans will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 67, DeMarcus Evans.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Hunter Dozier.
The designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
He's set. Here it comes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Solak has a play, 1 out.
Up next for the Royals.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit here as this is through past Young.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
So now to the plate, Carlos Santana, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Evans, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 25th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 27.
Next, it'll be Adalberto Mondesi, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Benintendi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A high fastball is in there. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Lays out and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
Boy, what a way to get that final out, D-Row. Talk about flashing some leather to end one.
No doubt, Dan. That ain't your generic punch-out or 6-3. That is a guy selling out, taking a chance, and getting the boys fired up for the final out.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Texas Rangers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Joe Barlow claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Kansas City, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.